Hello there, and welcome. I'm so glad you could join me tonight. We are about to embark on a very special journey together. A journey not of miles, but of moments. We will travel to a land steeped in magic and mystery, a place where the veil between worlds feels wonderfully thin. This is Ireland, the Emerald Isle, a country whose stories are as green and as ancient as its rolling hills. Tonight, we will leave the hustle and bustle of our modern world far behind. We will step into a time of folklore and fable, where the air is filled with the whispers of ages past. So find a comfortable spot, perhaps with a warm blanket and a soft pillow. Allow your body to relax and your mind to quieten. Our destination is a realm of pure imagination, guided by the gentle cadence of old Irish tales. Instead, they are soft lullabies woven from the threads of nature magic and kindness. Think of them as a gentle hand, guiding you toward a peaceful state of rest. We will wander through misty glens and along the shores of serene lochs, listening to the secrets the land has held for centuries. They are a timeless gift, and tonight, that gift is for you. As we begin, take a slow, deep breath in, and as you breathe out, let go of the day. Imagine them drifting away like leaves on a gentle stream, softer and more open to the wonders that await. This is your time to unwind and to dream. The stories of Ireland are waiting to cradle you in their ancient embrace, to soothe your spirit and carry you gently into a world of peaceful slumber. Let the magic begin to settle around you like a soft, comforting mist. Close your eyes if you wish, and allow my voice to be your guide. We are about to step across the threshold into the magical heart of Ireland, a place where dreams are born and peace is found. Our first story takes us to the heart of County Tipperary. Stands an old grass-covered mound known to all the locals as the Fairy Knoll of Knockgrafton. The hill itself seems to hum with a quiet energy, especially at twilight when the setting sun casts long shadows across its smooth, rounded slopes. At the base of the knoll grew a small weathered hawthorn tree, its branches twisted by the wind and time, a silent guardian of the secrets held within the earth. In this village lived a young man named Lusmore. His name meant foxglove, a flower known for its beauty and its connection to the fairy folk. Despite this, Lusmore never grew bitter. He found his solace in the beauty of the world around him. His physical shape made hard labour difficult, so he earned a simple living by weaving baskets from rushes he gathered by the river. One warm summer's evening, Lusmore was returning late from the market in the next town. He closed his eyes and began to sing the old song aloud, his voice carrying softly on the still night air.
Luan Mairt.
A strange and wonderful thing began to happen. Agus Sayadawan, the voice added, which means, and Wednesday. A gentle, unseen force seemed to lift him from the stone and guide him towards the glowing entrance. At last, the passageway opened into a vast circular chamber.
"Welcome, sweet singer," she said. "We have listened to your lonely songs for many nights." "Wonderful," she exclaimed. "You have a true gift for music, Lusmore. You have completed the song with grace and skill."
The fairies pulled Lusmore into their circle, and for the first time in his life, he danced without feeling clumsy or self-conscious, his feet feeling as light as feathers.
"You have carried a heavy burden for too long," the queen said softly. "It is a weight you do not deserve to bear."
When he opened his eyes, the hump was gone. He reached back and felt only smooth, straight skin. When they realized it was Lusmore, whispers of shock and amazement followed him. But the story also reached the ears of another man, a man who was Lusmore's opposite in almost every way. He sang it over and over, his harsh voice disturbing the peace of the night.
"So," the queen hissed, "you are the one who has murdered our beautiful melody." "We would never throw away a perfectly good hump. You have one hump already," the queen said with a chilling finality. "We think it looks lonely. It should have a companion."
He lived out the rest of his days in misery, a walking lesson in the dangers of arrogance and greed. Now let us leave the green inland hills and journey towards the coast, where the land meets the endless, breathing ocean. There lived a young fisherman named Cormac. He would often see the local seals who would follow his boat, their curious, dog-like faces bobbing in the water. In the evenings, he would sit by his peat fire, carving small figures from pieces of driftwood he found on the shore. Feeling a strange pull he could not explain, Cormac left his cottage and walked down the familiar path to the sandy cove below. As each seal reached a dry patch of sand, it began to shrug and twist. Their sleek, dark skins peeled away, falling onto the sand like discarded cloaks. The selkies began to dance on the beach, movements fluid and beautiful, a silent dance that mirrored the movement of water and waves. She searched desperately for the key to her home, her very being. He laid the sealskin on the sand between them, then stepped back to show he would not keep it, or her. She stayed, and she talked with Cormac on the beach as the sun climbed higher in the sky. Years passed, and their gentle affection blossomed into a deep and abiding love. But he did not see the quiet longing that sometimes clouded her beautiful, ocean-deep eyes. They were, honestly, fearless in the water, swimming almost before they could walk. With a great heave, Fionn lifted the heavy lid. She had almost forgotten what it felt like. Now, seeing it, touching it, memories and yearning flooded back like a tidal wave.
"I must go," she whispered, voice cracking. "My people are calling me home. I cannot resist it."
With a final, mournful look at the cottage on the cliff, she plunged into the churning waves and was gone. He knew it was her. She could not speak or touch him, but she was there. She had not forgotten him. It teaches us that love can transcend even the most impossible barriers. And as you drift now into sleep, let this gentle, soulful tale remind you of the deep, mysterious connections that flow through the world, as constant and as soothing as the tide itself. As we continue our gentle journey through the folklore of Ireland, we turn now from the magic of the sea to the quiet, powerful magic of the land itself. They were the healers, the seers, the counselors of their communities. In the most ancient days, they were the druids, priest-poets, philosophers of the Celtic world. Their stories are deeply comforting. They promise someone to turn to in times of trouble or sickness. It is the tale of Biddy Early, a real woman who lived in County Clare in the 19th century. She was known as a great healer, a seer, and a woman who had a direct line of communication with the fairies themselves. When a person came to her for help, Biddy would look into this blue bottle, and in its depths, she would see the nature of the illness and the remedy required. Her pronouncements were always delivered with absolute confidence, a confidence that was in itself a powerful form of healing. The old druid leads him to the edge of a still, clear pool in the heart of the forest. "Sit here and watch," he says. "I saw the reflection of the sky and the trees. I saw a water skater dart across the surface, and a small fish swim in the depths. I saw the world," he says, filled with wonder. "I saw that it is all one thing." The druid smiles warmly. "Today you have learned the first and most important principle of magic. You have learned to see." This belief in the healing power of nature is a gentle and reassuring thought, a perfect lullaby to carry you into a state of deep natural and restorative rest. Let us think of the giants. In the soft world of Irish legend, many giants were quite different. It tells the story of the great Irish giant and hero, Fionn mac Cumhaill, who was also known as Finn McCool. Across the narrow sea, in Scotland, lived another giant. His name was Benandonna, often called the Red Man. "If you are so keen to fight, then come on over," he yelled. "But since you have no boat big enough, I will build a bridge for you to cross." He saw Benandonna, and his heart sank. The Scottish giant was a truly terrifying sight, Una, however, did not panic. She simply smiled a calm, knowing smile. "Leave this to me," she said. "I have a plan." Fionn followed his wife's instructions. He put on a baby's bonnet, then a long nightgown. He climbed into the enormous cradle and pretended to be a sleeping infant. Is that Fionn's child?" he asked, voice suddenly a shocked whisper. Una smiled proudly. "Oh yes," she said casually. "That's our little one." Two of his strongest teeth had shattered on the iron griddle hidden inside. The whole cottage lifted an inch and settled back down with a thud. This was the final straw for Benandonna. He destroyed the bridge with even more haste than Fionn had shown in building it, ensuring that no one from that terrifying family could ever come after him. The story is a gentle and humorous reminder that wit can be far more powerful than muscle, and that even the greatest heroes sometimes need a little help. And so, our journey through the soft and misty landscapes of Irish folklore comes to a gentle close. We have travelled far tonight, not across miles, but through centuries of imagination. As you lie here, nestled in warmth and comfort, allow the cadence of these tales to continue to resonate within you. Think of this journey as a gentle hand that has led you down a winding country lane, further and further away from the noise and hurry of the everyday. It has been my deepest honor to be your guide, your storyteller, on this gentle journey. Thank you for listening with such an open and peaceful heart. Now, as I bid you a final soft farewell, I leave you with one last image. Picture the moon, full and serene in the night sky. Imagine this light is a blanket of pure peace, covering you. Imagine it protecting you. May your sleep be deep and unbroken. May your dreams be filled with gentle magic. May you wander through enchanted forests. May you sail on peaceful seas. And may you wake in the morning feeling refreshed and restored. Oichem haith agus kodlad sam. Good night and peaceful sleep. Voice fades to a whisper, then silence.